Howdy Ho YouTube, Jon-Luke VGC here. Today, we are using this monstrous team of my own creation to terrorize an online ladder tournament in Regulation 8. So, sit down, enjoy. I have 5 battles, and trust me, some of them are long. You can already see some of the Pokemon, you know what's going on. So let's hop right into this introduction. That is right. I said, man, I love Ting-Lu Dozo. Too bad I can't do that in Regulation H. Unfortunately, there is Garchomp. And Garchomp gets an ability called Rough Skin, which deals damage on contact. And you could put on the item the Rocky Helmet, which stacks additional damage if a mon ever makes contact. And the Regulation H meta right now is very physical. So I said, you know what would be funny? Sand Tomb Rocky Helmet Garchomp. And so that's what I have made today. So to start, we have Terra Poison, Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin, Garchomp with Sand Tomb, Rock Slide, Breaking Swipe, and Protect. Pretty simple. I have made it 196 HP to hit 208 to make it an optimal number for Grassy Terrain recovery. I at one point had leftovers on it, but I scrapped that and went for Rocky Helmet, but I still thought that was a good benchmark to hit. The attack doesn't matter. We're just here to stick around. 36 defense, Bull Impish just to hit that bump, and then I have just enough speed to outspeed Adamant, Dragonite, and then I just funnel the rest into special defense. People always use Garchomp offensively, but they forget like how tanky it is. 108 HP, 95 defense, and 85 special defense are not anything to scoff at. Like, this is a pretty tanky Pokemon in this regulation, so it works really well. You partner it with the love of my life, Dondozo. Terrabug Leftovers Unaware with I actually have Wave Crash on this Dozo because I never changed it, although I think that Liquidation is better, but it's Wave Crash, Fissure, Yawn, and Protect. It's pretty simple set, 244 HP to maximize the maximum amount of HP that's optimal for Leftovers recovery, that's 256. 244 special defense just to max that out, and then 4 attack, 4 defense because you don't really need it, and then 12 speed to outspeed other solo Dozos that are only running 4 speed. That's the whole reason I'm doing that. Makes sense to me. Now we have the funny boys. So those two, like, yeah, they're interesting, but these are the real honkers of the team, right? We have Meowscarada, my favorite Paldean starter, Terra Ghost, Focus Sash, Overgrow with Flower Trick, Knockoff, Sucker Punch, and Protect. Now you think, Jon-Luke, why Meowscarada? Meowscarada is really fast, 192. It move selection fit the team that I needed. I needed a dark type, and I needed grass type damage. And guess what? I got that with Meowscarada, and it has a cool ability called Overgrow, which means that when it's below 1/3 HP, its grass type moves get a 1.5 boost, which means Flower Trick, which always crits, gets an additional 1.5 times boost, which is super cool. I, at one point, had it be Terra Grass, so you could get an Overgrow boosted, Terra Grass boosted stab, crit, Flower Trick, but it was just like getting faked out was too infuriating. I had to switch it to Ghost. So it is Terra Ghost now, but this thing hits like a truck, and all this, when the screen's running around, you just like don't care. You're just like Flower Trick, Flower Trick, Flower Trick. Just deal a bunch of damage, and then do a little bit more with all the Sand Tombs. We have Choice Scarf Gholdengo, Prime, Best of 1 team. Terra Steel, Choice Scarf, Gold is good as gold with Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Power Gem, and Trick. I had actually contemplated adding Protect to this, so instead of Power Gem, having it be Protect, but this just really helps in the Volcarona matchup. And so that's ultimately why I did that. It is max special attack timid, 204, so that with the Choice Scarf, it outspeeds Jolly Dragapult, and then I just dumped the rest in HP to give it some semblance of Volk. It also often will trick away a Life Orb. So that way, that actually is 169 is an optimal number for Life Orb ship. So that is another reason why I picked that HP. I put a lot of thought into a lot of this. We have the spiciest pick, probably Terra Steel, Assault Vest, Intimidate, Salamence with Dual Wingbeat, Dragon Claw, Iron Head, and Bulldoze. I was tired of Sneasler, and so you can lower its attack with Intimidate, and then Salamence with only 4 attack investment always KOs no bulk sash Sneasler, which is super, super cool. So 90% of the time, you're having a really good time, and you kind of do it from there. The rest is, I have it at 180 Jolly, so that way it outspeeds the base 90 Pokemon like Annihilape, and that kind of feature. That feature is like super crowded, and so a lot of people are running max speed on those Pokemon, so I figured just bumping it over that course 1 point would really help with what I needed to do with its moves. And then I just throw the rest in bulk. I figured physical defense was more important in a highly physical meta. The move choices, pretty simple. Dual Wingbeat for Sneasler. Dragon Claw for dragon damage, because you are going to be faster than a lot of dragons. So if you can chip, like if you can get some chip to break multi-scale on Dragonite, you can just OHKO with Dragon Claw. Iron Head, because you're Terra Steel and it's funny. And Bulldoze for speed control, because you can't click Tailwind since you have the Assault Vest. It also helps to break sashes. It deals super effective damage. Ground type damage is really, really good into the meta right now. That's the whole reason that I thought Garchomp in this situation would be funny. And finally, we have a pretty standard Annihilape, Terra Steel, Safety Goggles, Defiant with Close Combat, Rage Fist, Final Gambit, and Protect. This is similar to the Annihilape. Well, I'll just be honest. This is the exact Annihilape set that I run on my real team, except the Terra is different and the item choice is different. And I will leave those to be ambiguous. But I had noticed, you'll notice 3 Terra Steels, but Steel's really good into all the Alolan Ninetales lately. So I kind of opted for that. But yeah, just an enough Defiant Mon is good. Annihilape is good, and just being able to click Final Gambit to get rid of something is really good. So how are you going to utilize the team? In an ideal world, you're going to lead Garchomp Dozo. You're going to click Santu, you're going to click Yawn. You're going to be incredibly frustrating. That doesn't really happen too much, I'm going to be honest. For the most part, I'm leading things like Gholdengo, Meowscarada to get rid of a Tailwind setter. Salamence, Gholdengo, if I the Sneasler heavy, Annihilape, I'll lead it. This is still pretty balancy, just with a very obvious, I'm gonna really make you hate your life mode with the Garchomp and the Dondozo. So it's flexible, it's fun. I have a wide array of battles in today's video, and some of them do take a while, so grab some popcorn, sit down, get ready to watch my opponents agonize over their life choices, because I am absolutely turning into one of the worst Pokemon players you can imagine, and I'm loving every second of it. So thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. Let's go ahead and hop into the battles. Okay. We have pretty standard hard Trick Room, so it is Torkoal, Gholdengo, Gallade, Hatterene, Indeedee, and Ursaluna. Where's that Scarf Ghold? So you can't Yawn. Can I stop the Trick Room at all? Probably not. I don't have insane spread damage either. I think I like this and this. This. And you. I'm gonna try this out. Oh, I see my opponents. Before Verd, good luck, have fun. Let's see. Gallade and Indeedee, yeah. I think I go for the Final Gambit and the Sand Tomb here, right? Yeah. I'm hoping that they get greedy and don't go for the follow me. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Indeedee goes down. Now I can start just ripping damage. Nice. Trick Room. So Gallade's gonna take some damage now. I can go into Dondozo. Katarine. I'm assuming it's Torkoal in the back. Nothing really wants to take this. So I think I can just Yawn Gallade. And protect. Nice. The expanding force is fine. How much does this do to Dozo? Decent little chunk. Okay, so now you'll go to sleep next turn. So you can't switch out there. So I can just protect. Swap into Salamence. Sure, I lose the Sand Tomb damage, but I don't really need it. They clear Amulet? Yeah, that's fine. Because next turn, then I can just go for Wave Crash. D-Gleam, yeah. I am a V, so I wonder how well I take this. Decently well. Psycho Cut. Yeah, and that just KOs. I don't know. The crit might have mattered, honestly. So now I have to make a call. So I am Terra's Poison. How many more turns of Trick Room are there? One. So I think I'm actually happy to Wave Crash. I think I'm fine if they D-Gleam. So Sand Tomb. Yeah. Yeah, and I live just fine. Blade is fast asleep. Nice. Cool. So now I can Wave Crash Gallade and protect. Yeah, they D-Gleam again, which is good. So I think I survive the combo. Ooh, it'll be close. Blade doesn't normally have that much HP, though. Yeah, I live. Cool. I'm probably going to need to click Rock Slide here. Unless they go down? No. Dang. Well, I actually am faster than the Hatterene, which is cool. But I kind of want to Yawn. Oh, it's... Oh, my gosh. Am I going to be faster than them? What's the speed on my... I was hoping it was Torkoal. If they're min speed, I am faster. So I think I Yawn. And I Rock Slide. I might need a flinch. They're gonna go Terra Normal. Yeah. If I get a flinch, I'm in really good shape. Oh, of course. I can never click Rock Slide and hit 100% of my moves. It's just not possible. It's not legally allowed. There's no way I'm living this, dog. Oh, I lived it, dog. Okay, so it's not Life Orb then. I'm going to protect for the Yawn recovery. Sand Tomb's good. So this will be the first turn. I need the residual. Okay. I don't think I can deal enough damage in time. So I needed to protect my Dozo there. I think. If I had protected Dozo, I'd be in a better position. So I could be faster. So what does more? 75, 60... So breaking swipe, but there's no flinch chance. Not bad. Fast asleep. Okay, so they'll stay asleep for guarantee, well, at least at most one more turn. So we're gonna Rock Slide to flinch them. Okay. Do they flinch? Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I protect here for Sand Tomb. And then I Breaking Swipe. Breaking Swipe do a little bit more actually than Sand Tomb, but it's higher base power. Yes. Because Breaking Swipe cannot miss. I'll take it. I will take it. Did I deserve to win that? No. Let's think about that for a second, though, because that's kind of important. I should know how to face trigger with this team. Is there a better lead I could have done? Probably. I think so. Where is the... Here it is. So I could have protected Dozo on that penultimate turn. That probably would have been better. Meowscarada is actually pretty good into this, especially if that's the last. And keeping Annihilape as well. I don't have Taunt anywhere. So maybe it is like Dozo plus Garchomp. Yeah, so maybe I need to lead Dozo, Garchomp, Sand Tomb, and Yawn into Indeedee, protect, and then start the swap. So Wave Crash, or start fissuring into Hatterene, swapping around, doing that kind of stuff. I could also swap in Meowscarada. So it could be like Dozo, Meowscarada, Ape, and Garchomp might be the four to bring. Ape just can't come in on an expanding force, which is kind of bad, but maybe it's better to do something like that. That might be a little bit more consistent. I definitely got bailed out on that with the flinch. So we got to keep that in mind, but maybe there's a bit more of a consistent way to kind of get through that matchup that I should have noticed a little bit earlier. But either way, good game to my opponent. Let's do another one. Okay. We have Ian with Jolteon, Hisuian Decidueye, Porygon 2, Gholdengo, Salamence, and Pelipper. Okay, interesting. Well, I mean, Dual Wingbeat on Salamence is really good. Alongside Bulldoze. This is interesting for the Rain matchup. How fast is a Jolteon? I don't even know. Oh, very fast. Yeah, faster than anything on my team. But not faster than my Gholdengo. Garchomp in the back, maybe? I don't know. Gambit Ape, I think, actually, is good here. I'm gonna do this. For the Porygon, too, like, I just kind of, like, get everything else and then Gambit it in the end, maybe? Dozo's not amazing, because it's weak to 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's weak to a bunch after Terra. Or before Terra. After Terra, it's actually kind of good, but I don't necessarily love the Dozo without the Garchomp, which I don't think is good here. Okay. Porygon 2 Decidueye. Nice. Scrappy's fine. Oh, I did get a special attack raise, and they probably have Ice Beam, which is not good. I think I want to trick Porygon. I don't want to Terra Steel. Probably. We can do a Wingbeat here. How fast is Decidueye anyways? 60. Oh yeah, so I'm faster. Oh yeah. So if I connect, we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, there's a Terra. It's the Terra. Oh, nice. That Terra does not make sense. I don't understand that Terra reasoning. And I'll get an Eviolite, that's fine. Yeah, called it. Citrus, nice. So I KO through the Citrus Berry, which is good. That is a fast Porygon. After Choice Scarf boost. Is it like max speed? So 80, that's 120. It has to have a decent chunk of speed investment to outspeed my Salamence. Locked into Ice Beam too. Sorry. Okay. I kind of want to Bulldoze here, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think that I can. I think I just want to... Shadow Ball. Do a Wingbeat into Porygon. Nice. Salamence avoid. That's kind of big. I hit this. Does 2 damage. It's so funny. I am max special attack modest here. Nice. That's huge. Oh, I don't know if that crit mattered. I do not know. Here. Probably not. It's a roll, it looks like. What did you get? Oh yeah, specials, because it's the same 2 Pokemon. Duh. Okay. I'm gonna Shadow Ball here and swap into Annihilape. in case they go for a Terra Fighting Terra Blast. I would love to get a Defiant boost here and be immune to their attack because they're Scarf locked. They are thinking about it. They probably have to lock into Ice Beam, right? Or Trick Room or Recover. Like, they don't really have a good move. Yawn. Okay. Shadow Ball is insane. I do go down, that's fine. Wow, okay. Let's go ahead and go here. What does more? Flower Trick? Yeah, with a crit. Knock Flower Trick. Salamence. So they're locked into Shadow Ball. If they're faster than Mence, they're faster than... So if I can knock them off... If I... Okay, I see the vision. I need to get rid of the... Jolteon, and then knock off this Choice Scarf and Final Gambit. That's what I need to do here. Okay, I'm Sash. Nice. Okay. Actually, I know what I gotta do. Oh, okay, I still have Sash intact. So we've seen what? Fake Tears, Yawn, Electro Web. Probably no Protect. We're gonna go for Fake Tears again. Because I really kind of want to just go for Protect and... I think I go Flower Trick. Bulldoze. Okay. Okay, we win. So now I go into Annihilape. I Dual Wingbeat the Porygon. They're still fast. Oh, right, because I got E-Websed. So now I just knock off and Final Gambit. And I win. What an odd set. No Terra... Was there Terra Blast? We saw, what? Ice Beam, Shadow Ball. So they either gave up Recover Trick or Terra Blast. That's a little odd. Night, night. Foam. Bye-bye, Porygon. That's how you do it. GG's. What? Yeah, so Shadow Ball... Having both Shadow Ball and Ice Beam is odd because that's not common on these Pokemon. Normally you would see Terra Blast, Trick Room, Recover, and some coverage move. So either Ice Beam or Shadow Ball or something like that. Very rarely do you see multiple coverage moves on Porygon 2. So I'm particularly interested in what they gave up for that second move, but overall they still played well. It was a cool match. A good game, Ian. Let's do another one. Okay, we have Indeedee. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's... Ugh. Oh, no. Indeedee, Delphox, Gallade, Sneasler, Milotic, and Whimsicott. Okay, to start here, Salamence looks so good. So good. But wow, if they lead Milotic, I'm cooked. You know what I mean? Actually, I can lead Dozo, right? We can lead Dozo? Maybe? Yeah. With Tailwind. Salamence, Dozo. For sure. They have a few physical attackers, which... If they lead with... I guess I could lead Gholdengo, too. Like Gholdengo Dozo. Actually, I kind of like that. Because they would need to lead something else when I have Choice Scarf. I guess maybe I don't have something for Milotic necessarily if I don't bring Meowscarada, but I don't particularly love it into this matchup. Okay. That's kind of big. So I can just Shadow Ball. And Yawn. And hope that my Scarf kind of picks up a little bit. I am max special attack timid on this Gholdengo, so... Yep. Oh, there's Sash! No! Gotta go down? Yeah. That's stinky. Although the Life Orb, they just like live that. Okay, not the worst thing in the world, actually. So I think I want to go Garchomp here, actually. Oh, they live that. They just live. Who comes in? Okay, I could have gone. This is kind of fine, right? They're probably Terra Dark. I can just Sand Tomb and Protect here, I think. Because they're not Scarf DD. Okay, who comes in? That's what I need to know. Milotic. Okay, yeah, that's important. Yeah. Okay. So now what I'm going to do... Sand Tomb and Yawn here. And if they go into Indeedee and I hit both, then I can double protect to let it go to bed. And then I can Yawn the Milotic. Okay, I see the vision here. I see how to win this game. Okay, they're going to Terra Sneasler. They're dark, which is fine. I'm hoping it goes for close combat. And not Dire Claw. Nice. Live, yeah. Survive just fine. Okay, I need my 2 Pokemon to clutch up. White Herb. Cool. Ice Beam, cool. Nice. Okay. So now Sneasler's trapped. So I can just double protect this turn, and it'll go to bed. And then I do the same thing to Milotic. Yeah, yep. That's a good play. That's a good play. Fish first status. Scald. Okay, that's fine. You get a burn. It's not my favorite thing in the world. Okay, now Dozo is healing up. We've seen Ice Beam and we've seen Scald. Okay, now you go to bed. This covers for an Indeedee swap. Nice. Nice. Scald there. That's a decent chunk. No burn, though. Got leftovers. How many more turns of terrain are there? That's my question. None. I'm gonna go Rock Slide. And I'm just gonna hope that Sneasler stays asleep. Nice, cool, big. Okay, so Sneasler will go down this turn. Scald again. That's fine. Ah, and I missed the fissure. Dang. Am I back up over half? That's my question. That was single target, actually. Okay, so I can, Yawn into that, and then protect, and then try the double protect. Nice. Okay. Wrokk comes out. So here I want to protect. I want to Yawn. Because it's definitely faster than me. Yep. But that was a that was a single target expanding force last time. So this is a dual target, so I should survive. Yep. There's no way I'm faster than this Indeedee, though. Yeah, even if they're modest. Yeah, I'm still slower. Oh my Garchomp. So if I get a double protect here, we're in really good shape. But I don't really have anything better to go for. No. Oh well. Expanding force is fine. I should be able to 1v1 this Milotic basically every time, which is good. So then I can just double into the Indeedee this turn with Dual Wingbeat and... Ah, dang it, woke up right away. That's actually kind of unfortunate. Okay. But Indeedee's gonna go to sleep. So I think I... Dual Wingbeat and Wave Crash Indeedee. Yeah, this Milotic's about to get a +2 to its special attack. But I need to get rid of Indeedee, like ASAP. So what does more? Oh, Dragon Claw does the same amount, and it's 100% accurate. So Dragon Claw and Wave Crash Indeedee. Yeah. Perfect. There's no way I'm living this. And I am unaware Dozo. It's that time of the month. So we're doing the Fissure endgame. So I'll protect here for some recovery. Perfect. That's actually kind of good for me. I will now still protect here for additional recovery. Because my game plan is I have 7 chances to hit this Fissure. Are they trying to take me to timer? I think the game has progressed too quickly for that. Yeah. That's also fair. The Scald to catch a burn. So I've clicked 1 Fissure so far. Yeah. I mean, I'm healing up pretty quickly. Scald. There. This is a decent chunk. And they do get the burn. Okay. So that'll basically even out my leftovers recovery. I'll protect here always. We click Fissure. So I've clicked Fissure once. So how much does this do? I gain 77, so 16, and I lose 16. Okay, so this evens out. This is keeping me at an even health, which is actually not bad. So I need to get kind of lucky on sleep turns and or guess stuff. So I'm always going to Fissure here. And then I should Fissure again, then start Yawning. If they get a first turn wake, I lose, but the odds are in my favor for that not to happen. So it's just kind of like a luck thing. I don't want to waste too many opportunities here because then they can win on timer. And that's not what I want. Okay, so one Fissure miss. So now I Fissure this turn, and then I Yawn after that. So that's 2. So now we're getting to a point where the luck is in my favor to hit the Fissure. Theoretically, in an ideal world, I will hit now. Do they wake up? That's the question. Dang, dude. Wow. Unlucky. Okay. Okay. That is not the correct play to make. Because that's 2 first turn wakes, but they should always have went for the Scald there to get additional damage. Because now I just go for the Yawn again. And you can hit me with another Scald, but that should not KO me. I'll go down to like 20-something health, barring a crit. Yeah, they should have Scalded there. Yeah. See? Yep. 67 down to 32. That is 34. So I will not survive another Scald. Unless it's a roll. I'm sure this is very fun for y'all to watch. Yeah, them getting that burn there was pretty unlucky. Otherwise, I would be at a much higher health. But, I mean, they did click Scald like 3 times, I guess. And because they didn't get a burn on my Garchomp. Okay. So we've gone for Fissure twice now. So this is the 3rd time. Still lucky. I think I just go for Fissure now because I don't. I still will play it out as though I can survive an additional Scald and they get a low roll or something. So this Scald does have some. She does have some special attack investment because it's not doing nothing. And I connect. Cool. GG's.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I mean, you click Fissure enough times, you're eventually gonna connect it. That's how the move works. So I just got that opportunity to basically click Fissure non-stop. So good game, Abby. You played really well. I should have maybe planned for the Milotic a little better. Meowscarada probably would have been a smart pick. That would have helped with the Indeedee as well. So if I were to play that again, maybe I would bring Meowscarada over Salamence. I'm thinking. Or maybe over Gholdengo, since they lived. I didn't know that calc super well. Maybe something like that. Yeah, that's something I would think about. I would try to slot Meowscarada somewhere in there. I think that would have made for a more clean end game than kind of the close kind of mess that we had. So good game, Abby. All right, let's do another one. All right, we have Wrokk, the man himself, with T-Tar. Okay, so we have Tyranitar, Garchomp, Indeedee, Kilowattrel, Annihilape, and Primarina. So having Scarf here is really good. Having Garchomp is good. I actually like Garchomp a lot. In this, I don't necessarily love Dozo though. I need to get rid of Kilowattrel. The problem is I don't have any... Is it specs? It might not... I kind of want to lead like this, personally. With, Gholdengo for cleanup. And I guess Dozo in the end game. I'm not super aware of what his team does personally. I haven't watched the stream too much. Okay, Annihilate Kilowattrel. I think I'm happy to protect here. And knock off into Kilowattrel here. Because I don't know if this is Scarfape or kind of what the plan is here. But I should be faster than Kilowattrel. No, I don't think I am. Yep. Tailwind's nice, it's fine. You actually live, which is good. I think then I want to go into Gholdengo for this slot. And just Sucker Punch the Kilowattrel. Okay, so Kilo stays in, which is good. Nice. Yep. Cool. So now Annihilape is still stuck clicking Final Gambit. Who comes in? And this is honestly fine, right? Am I going to want to Terra anything else? I'm tempted to say no. So I'm kind of happy to make it rain. Terra, Ghost, and knock off. It's fine. This Make It Rain still going to do a ton. Oh, I am still faster. That is insane. Which means I'm still faster than Gholdengo. With Gholdengo. Yeah, that's huge. That's a ton of damage. That's a slow T-Tar. What does he go for? Knockoff? Yeah. That's fine. I doubt that crit mattered, honestly. I'll be honest with you. Okay. So we go here. Now this is an Oakley Dokley Rock Slide. How many more turns of Tailwind are there? 1. And Sucker Punch into Garchomp. Yep. Nice. Knock off, yep. Okay, if I connect this Rock Slide, we're in great shape. %90 of the time, I think we win the game on the spot. Nice. Thank you, Garchomp. Oh, that's sneaky. Okay, so you'll go down next turn. So we just... Right, how many more turns of sand are there? That's the question. Is there more than one? Yes. Perfect. So I just double protect here. To let T-Tar go down to its own sand ship. You can't lock into Final Gambit or you lose. You lose. Hey, Rock Dog, I love you, but that was the wrong play. Because now you just lose now. Right? Because I've already taken out both Garchomp and Kilowattrel. Unless you're not Scarf. But you clicked Gambit so many times, right? Like, I would presume that you're Choice Scarf. So now I just go Sand Tomb and Yawn, right? And this... No. Is fine unless they're Vital Spirit. Yeah. Night-night. And I leave. Because my Dozo's big and bulky. GG's, Rock. You played really well, though. That was really cool. I gotta get to show off Meowscarada in that. I love that Pokemon. It's like easily one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. So it's just super cool. Super cool. But cool trainer card. Yeah. I think Wrokk played super well. I think the biggest thing for me was... Could I have done anything different? I don't know. Actually, yeah, I think... No, that was the right play. I don't know if I needed to call, like, hard call the Terra on Tyranitar. I think I made a good middle ground play there. The turn where I sucker punched into Garchomp is fine, because then if they protect Garchomp and Meowscarada goes down, then the following turn I can protect Garchomp and Wave Crash into their Garchomp. They can't really do anything about that. And then kind of from there, we can play the game. And then again, though, they'll be so low on T-Tar that I can protect. And then if they go for Final Gambit on Annihilape, then they'll faint and they'll lose. So that was kind of my thought process there. But GG's, Rock. I'm going to hop in your chat and say GG's to you. And then we'll do one more. All right. See you all in a bit. Okay. Adrian is rocking a super standard team of Alolan Ninetales, Gholdengo, Annihilape, the Bridge, Dragonite, and Incineroar. So normally on this, I lead these two. I don't love leading Intimidate into it, but like these two, maybe, I think. Usually pretty good. I get rid of Ninetales pretty quickly, which makes Garchomp okay, but I can actually just get rid of the Bridge in the end game with a Final Gambit. As long as I break... Well, it's actually not sturdy, so it doesn't really matter too much, personally. Ground coverage is really good here. They do have 1, 2... Maybe I do Garchomp instead of Dozo. That might be the move. Yeah. Because ground coverage is actually super good here. Ninetales are Caledon, perfect. This is simply a Make It Rain. I'm gonna knock off. If they're Sash, that's fine. I stop the Mental Herb. If they're Terra Electric, come on, be Terra Electric. Yes. Yes, this is so good. Perfect. Ninetales is Sash. That's okay. I will move first. And they'll get an Aurora Veil up, which is whatever. Is that a crit? No. All right, there's no Aurora Veil. Duh. With that, then, knockoff is what? 120, 70. I think a Sucker Punch does it. Nice, yep. Another Icy Wind. Does that KO? Yeah, Meowscarada, that's fine, actually, though. Because they don't get Aurora Veil up. And they've already used Terra. Okay. Go 8. Who am I Final Gambiting? No one. At least right now. Dragonite? Oh, Dragonite. I'm gonna Final Gambit Dragonite. Every day of the week. Garchomp. Gambit. They know I'm not Scarf because Gholdengo is Scarf, so they'll probably won't expect the Gambit here. I am max speed. So unless this is a speed tie between our Annihilapes. Yeah, buddy. Like, wait. Bonk. Good night, Dragonite. Don't play standard teams in these ladder tournaments. That's something I've learned. All right, Rage Fist, nice. Does 2 damage. And they take both Rocky Helmet and both Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin damage. Okay, so now the question is what does more? Because I definitely want a Sand Tomb. So Shadow Ball is 80 times 2, that's 160. Make It Rain is 120. Oh, Shadow Ball, but it has Stab. So it's 80 plus 40 is 120 times 2 is 240. Make It Rain with Terra is 120 plus 60 is 180. Yeah. That was canceled. Good game to my opponent. Sorry, dog. I knew how to do this. I knew what to do in this matchup. You don't think I've faced this team like 80,000 times? You don't think I've played this matchup more times than I have had days in my life? I know this matchup. Great place to end this. All right, let's go ahead and hop into it. All right, everyone, that is the team. So what are my thoughts? I like it. I mean, I made the team. I've used it on Showdown Ladder pretty extensively. It got me into top 100. And I was like, okay, this is good enough. This is funny. Yeah, it's such a funny team. It's not the most intuitive to pilot, and I've often considered swapping Salamence for AVD Knight as well. I've played iterations of that team with that. So that is something you can consider. I just add, it's AVD Knight. I usually ran E-Speed, Ice Spinner, Aerial Ace. And then your choice of fourth coverage move can be low kick, can be stomping tantrum. There's like kind of a bunch of options there. But overall, the team's really fun and has some really cool surprises. And I think it's just funny. Like every battle I included today was funny. I ended up going 5-1 in the tournament. I lost one time to my friend Darth. I just forgot about Horror and then I got all the reads wrong. So it is what it is. So as I'm recording this, I ended 3rd in the tournament. So that's pretty cool. But dang, I was really hoping to clutch this with a title of like I placed 1st in an online tour, but it is what it is. So I just got to play better next time. So thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. But most importantly, please remember that you are appreciated. All right. Peace.